Thus his actions from here in New Zealand through Gallipoli to the Western Front and then into Mesopotamia showed clearly that there was a linkage between what he was for the New Zealand Army then and the New Zealand community to what we try to be today as the New Zealand Army through our ethos and values, our values of courage, commitment, comradeship and integrity. And that New Zealand, the NZDS ethos, which is to serve New Zealand honourably and loyally. And he achieved all of that. So over the years, that span has been there to show how he links to the very soldiers that we have today and the very New Zealand community that we have today. And in his actions, he was able to set the standard, the benchmark against which we hold ourselves in the New Zealand Defence Force today. Therefore, it became very clear to me that supporting this was something that we should do. We should be honoured to do. This is how we who work in this camp every day and view it as the place we work actually can spend that little bit of time and put that little place aside inside the camp to remember those tens of thousands of New Zealanders who have come through Trentham Military Camp and have deployed overseas on operations, and many of them never to return to the shores of New Zealand. Now sons and daughters of the world, you could say. So it became very easy to say that yes, we should recognise Captain Nicol, MC, and his exploits and his relationship that he had to the New Zealand military, the New Zealand community, and where that ended with when he died with the Assyrian community in Mesopotamia. So that was a very easy decision to do, and I am pleased therefore as the camp commander to say that it is important to remember. And this ceremony helps us to do so. That the tens of thousands of young New Zealanders came through and joined the New Zealand Army family in Trentham. And they went out and served across the world from Trentham Camp and from the surrounding Wellington region, and went away and have now lay in places like Gallipoli or in the Middle East, Gallipoli through to France. And also somewhere in Mesopotamia is Captain Nicol, where he died doing what we see as important, which is protecting the communities in which they've been sent to serve, with that honour and loyalty, with that courage, commitment, comradeship and integrity. So I thank you all for coming today and joining us in remembering Captain Nicol and what he did for our world. Thank you. What we're going to do from here is the guard is going to lead us around to the chapel, and at the chapel we will hold a service and do the blessing of the plaques. So and the flag, and the flag, sir. Sorry? Sorry? New Zealand dancing?
Guard, in close order, right, dress. Eyes front. Guard, move to the right, into.
Ask for the
right.
please come join Gabby and me, and we'll wander or walk around behind the guard, and if you all please follow on behind and we'll go to the chapel. Thank you for reminding me.
Guard, by the left, quick, march.
Morning, Padre.
Guard will advance into lines. Left turn.
We'll move in and take the front row, and I will be in to join you.
You're going to be the prayer for this morning?
I said something to Mohammed.
I'll call on you.
Thank you very much.
Please move through and
Hey, boy. It's not a bull, man.
The kingdom, the power and the glory are yours, O Lord, now and forever. No te rangatiratanga, te kaha, me te karoria, ake, ake, ake. Amen. Today we gather together as citizens of the world to remember before God with thanksgiving the life and deeds of Captain Robert Kenneth Nicol, MC, 2nd Battalion, Wellington Regiment, New Zealand Expeditionary Forces. Through his act of bravery, 60,000 refugees were protected, and as a result, an entire nation was saved. For this, we truly give thanks. In the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 44, it has this to say: Next, let us praise illustrious men, our ancestors in their successive generations. The Lord has created an abundance of glory and displayed his greatness from earliest times. Some wielded authority as kings and were renowned for their strength. Others were intelligent advisors and uttered prophetic oracles. Others directed the people by their advice, by their understanding of their popular mind, and by the wise words of their teaching. Others composed musical balladies, and others ballads. Others were rich and powerful, living peacefully in their homes. All these were honoured by their contemporaries and were the glory of their day. Some of them left the name behind them so that their praises are still sung, while others have left no memory and disappeared as though they had not existed. They are now as though they had never been. And so too their children after them. But here is a list of generous men whose good works have not been forgotten. In their descendants there remains a rich inheritance born of them. Their descendants stand by their covenants, and thanks to them so do their children's children. Their offspring will last forever. Their glory will not fade. Their bodies have been buried in peace, and their names live on for all generations. The people will proclaim them with wisdom. The assembly will celebrate their praises. Thanks be to God. Call on our Syrian Padre. Please come say a prayer.
وعلى رشد صورة ولعنينا شاب فالعدن العالمين آمين